Dear students of class 4, today we are going to study unit 2, lesson 2 and exercise 2. In this exercise, Mr. Farooq has written a letter to a newspaper. So, read Farooq's letter to a newspaper. So, let's start reading. Dear sir, I am writing to you about the wildlife in the mountains. The problem is many hunters are killing the deer. As a result, there are not many deer left in the mountains. In my view, we should make the mountains a national park. If we do this, the deer will be safe and the number of deer will go up in future. Yours sincerely, Farooq Aman. So dear students, here we are some questions that why is Mr. Farooq writing this letter? Mr. Farooq is writing to you about the wildlife in the mountains. So the reason of his writing to telling about the wildlife in the mountains. What is the problem he is telling about? The problem he is telling about many hunters are killing the deer. So what is the result he tells? As a result, there are not many deer left in the mountains. So what Mr. Farooq thinks we should do? Mr. Farooq thinks we should make the mountains a national park. If we do this, the deer will be safe and the number of deer will go up in the future. He has written his name like this. Yours sincerely, Farooq Aman. So dear students, Mr. Farooq is writing about the wildlife in the mountains. He is telling the problem that hunters are killing in the deer. The life of deer, the deers are in danger in the jungle. He is telling that there are not so many deer left. Mr. Farooq is giving suggestion that we should make the mountains the national park. If we do this, what is the national park? National park is the protected area set aside by the government for the protection of sceneries, wild animals and other species. Species means different type of animals, different kinds of animals, wild animals. In national park, animals can move and live freely in their jungle. In our Pakistan, there are many national parks, but famous national parks are Lal Swanra and the Ayub Park. Lal Swanra is in Bahawalpur district and Ayub Park is in Rawalpindi. The Ayub Park is the largest national park of the Asia. Lal Swanra is the national park for the desert animals. Dear student, you can see here different kind of writing. This writing is called italic writing. You can see here slant and curved letters. So students, you can see here italic are in curved form, bold and italic are letters are curved and thick. So this is bold and italic writing. See, I have written, this is the italic writing, simple italic writing, and this is the bold italic writing. The letters are thick. These are for the capturing readers' attention. This type of writing is written to highlight something. So students, let's move to the letter. In this Mr. Farooq is writing about the wildlife in the mountains, telling the problem hunters are killing the deer, talking about result there are not many deer left in the mountains, giving the suggestions we should make the mountains a national park. Reason of the suggestion is if we do this, the deer will be safe and the number of deer will go up in future. Students, you read about Mr. Farooq's letter to a newspaper and you learned about national park and bold and italic writing. Now focus on these bold and italic writing and you have to write a letter like this by using these phrases. You have to write the letter by yourself using phrases in the given letter Okay, the format will be same. Now listen to me carefully. The letter will be same, but you have just changed the phrases. You have to give the letter this heading, forest near our town. Now listen. I am writing to you about the forest near our town. Students, you have to start letter like this. Dear sir, you have to put that on the right side of the letter, that side. Okay, dear sir, I am writing to you about forest near our town. The problem is many people are cutting down lots of trees and selling firewood. Here, selling firewood, full stop here. As a result, not many trees left in the forest. In my view, we should stop cutting trees, plant more young trees too. If we do this, the forest will grow bigger in future. Dear student, focus how I have written the letter. So let's read the letter again and write the letter by yourself on the topic rubbish on city's beach. Forest near our town. Dear sir, I am writing to you about forest near our town. The problem is many people are cutting down lots of trees and selling firewood. As a result, there are not many trees left in the forest. In my view, we should stop cutting trees and plant more young trees too. If we do this, the forest will grow bigger in future. So children, now it is your homework to write the same letter on the topic rubbish on city's beach. And do your homework carefully.